And come on in. I'm so glad that you're here. Hope everyone had a good Thursday. Um, Still have stuff here from this morning. All right, clean that up. Try to wash my hands. Going to be making a salad tonight, and I think something else to go with it because I don't know if this salad is going to be enough. Hey Rio, my goodness. Hey guys, come on in. So good to see you all. I am so happy that you are here. All right, come on, come on, come on in. I am going to introduce myself and then we're going to get started. I have a new recipe that I'm trying tonight. Hello, everyone. Come on in. If you're new, thank you for joining. If you want to shout out your city, state, or country, if you're international, I'd love to see that. But I'll go ahead and start by saying I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. I've been on a health and wellness journey to age gracefully. I'm so far down, over 70 pounds with at least 30 more to go. I've completely changed the way that I eat by getting tested for food sensitivities, and that's my list over there on the fridge right there. My sensitivity test was a cheek swab on the inside and some hair samples. So I have a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I avoid. So what I do here is really, it's turned into a cooking channel, which is completely fine because I cook every day. But this is where I show you guys how I make some of the recipes, that I eat because I eat every day. So I give you guys a post every day. Now, someone sent me a recipe page. I don't know if you're on or if you're watching later, but someone sent me a recipe for this. Another TikTok recipe, y'all. I'm struggling. I got it here, but this TikTok thing, I'm old. I wish it had like a list so I could just go down step by step, but you just have to watch it over and over again as a loop. So you all can help me. I will play, hey, from Portland. I will play the recipe, and then if you guys catch the steps, you can help me by typing them in the chat. So there's a TikToker. This one is at her dress code, and she says she's lifestyle, fashion, and beauty. I put the link for the recipe in the chat. Now let me start by saying I do not have a snatched waist. I'm working on it. My midsection is my problem area, but she's calling this recipe her hot girl summer, which I am not, but her hot girl summer like snatched waist salad. So again, if you have a recipe or a favorite food that you like, feel free to toss it my way. You can put it in the chat or put it in the comments and I'll recreate it with my substituted ingredients as a version that I can have. I also just placed an Instacart order, so I just got a notification they'll be on the way. So I may have to pick up some groceries, and then after I'm done with the salad, I will, do our unboxing like I always do for you all. Okay, so again, I'm gonna play this video just in case anybody hasn't seen it. I think I'll call it a hot girl summer salad. So if you're anything like me, you have for sure put on a few pounds during this pandemic, and that's okay. I got you, girl. I did this salad about 2 years ago, and I really came up with it because I was hungry, and I lost a total of 20 pounds. I ate this salad every single day consistently, in addition to a few other veggies, but definitely this salad did it. So anytime I gain weight, I tend to go back to this. It's just bell pepper, cucumber. I do add egg, and I also add sunflower seed. I season with garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, mix it all together, and I do add these pepperoncini peppers. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but yeah. And this oil and vinegar from Kroger. Snatch your weight. I think I'll call it a hot girl. So you guys see what I mean about these TikTok recipes, but I did get her list. I'm gonna have to play it over and over again unless you guys got it and you can tell me what goes next. But I'm gonna start with a large bowl. From what I saw from the video, it's really just a chopped salad, and a chopped salad is basically the veggies and protein that you want cut up into small bite-sized pieces, and then you toss everything with the dressing as opposed to like your lettuce and then your other ingredients, and then you put the dressing on top. So the way I look at it, I'm making a chopped salad tonight. All right. Trying to get glass bowls so you guys can see everything. I'm gonna get an apron on too, just all right. So here we go. My Paris apron, my favorite. Or honestly, it's just a good solid material. Good evening, Refuse to Lose. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. So I think if you heard what she said in this video is that she ate this salad however many years ago she posted this, I don't know, 2021, last year, and she ate it every day and lost 20 pounds. Y'all know I'm not about like crash anything, but I do enjoy a good salad, and I laid out the ingredients here, so we're gonna walk through it together, and I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm also, well, I don't think the salad's going to be enough for me, so I want to do something in addition. So her salad is basically veggies, and the only protein on her salad is a boiled egg. So I am going to make that, but I like to eat more protein. So I have this butterball turkey sausage. And since this salad has like peppers, I was kind of thinking of a, sausage and peppers kind of meal. So I'm going to cut this up really quickly and go ahead and put it on the stove. This total package is 13 ounces, so I'm going to do one, which is what, 6.5 ounces. And just go ahead and make sure that I have some extra protein, because this is my second and final meal for the day. I only eat 2 meals a day. It just kind of works out that way with my schedule. I work from home gratefully, so I'm able to come in the kitchen whenever I need to, and that's when I bring you guys in. All right, so I have my turkey sausage here. I already washed my hands, but I'm gonna wash them again, and then I'm gonna cut this and show you guys how. Italian sausage or turkey sausage or Polish kielbasa, all of these kind of sausage meats like this. This is a great, quick protein that you could toss on cooked vegetables. You could eat it in a salad. You could chop it up. You could do a lot with it. All right, so just have a knife. I'm going to sharpen it. Try to keep your knives sharp. I keep the sharpener in the drawer with the knife so I see it every time I pull it up. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the turkey sausage on a bias, which just means cutting it on an angle. So instead of just chopping it into the same rectangular pieces or circles, yeah. If you turn your knife or turn the sausage and cut it on a diagonal, you get those nice, and I'm just doing it by hand, I don't have any guides, but you have those nice, I don't know, slanted pieces so that you get more surface area. I'm going to kind of cut them thin. And I'm just going to put these into a nonstick skillet with, I'll put a little bit of oil since this is turkey sausage. If it were pork, if you eat pork, or if it were, maybe beef, something that had a little bit more oil, once it cooks out, I feel like you have enough oil to cook it, and you really just want to brown it, turn it over, and brown the other side. It's pretty much already cooked. All right, so this is what I have. I'm going to use, this is just a copper nonstick that I like to use because it's got a top on it, so I don't have too much splatter. I'm going to do 1 pump of oil. This is the oil that's been approved for me. MCT oil is a coconut derivative, so I'm literally just going to do 1 pump in the pan. Not a whole lot, not a whole lot, but just to keep it from sticking. I'm working on some equipment. Some of you all in the live stream have helped me get, my equipment together, but I'm working on some equipment so that you guys can see what I'm doing on the stove. But for now, I'll hold it up. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm just tilting the skillet to get coverage with the oil. That's all. And then I'm going to place my little sausages, turkey sausages, in here in the cold pan. You could heat it up first, but like I always say, I'm not a chef, I'm just a home cooker. That's what my boys used to call me. So I'm just putting everything down into the skillet. I'm not adding any seasoning. You could if you want to. But tonight we're focusing on the salad. But I like to eat, what I eat is mostly lean protein, some starch, some veggies, very little starch, and no sugar. So, all right. So you can see what I've done here. I literally just put the sausages in. I'm gonna put the stove on like a medium. Another delivery. One moment. One second. Thank you so much. All right, I appreciate it. I'll put it in the app. All right. You too. Okay. Groceries have been delivered. All right. We'll set those down for now and go through them at the end of the video. Wash my hands again. It's a habit that I have, and I've taught the kids this. Anytime I come from outside, or anytime I touch anything from outside, I just wash my hands. Even if it's just going to the mailbox, I just, that's what I do. All right, I'm gonna put the top on here, and we're gonna let our sausages cook. All right, so we'll keep an eye on those. All right, you guys. So now we're gonna make this snatched waist salad. The weather is starting to warm up where I live, and so salads are a great meal when the weather is warm and you don't feel like having something heavy. So here we go with this video, and I'll see what she starts with. So if you're anything like me, you have for sure put on a few pounds during this pandemic, and that's okay. I got you, girl. I did this salad about 2 years ago, and I really came up with it because I was hungry, and I lost a total of 20 pounds. I ate this salad every single day consistently, in addition to a few other veggies, but definitely this salad did it. So anytime I gain weight, I tend to go back to this. It's just bell pepper, cucumber. I do add egg, and okay, bell pepper and cucumber. That's what I got. So again, y'all put it in the chat if you don't want to hear that 100 times. All right, so I don't have green bell pepper. I should have ordered some, but I do have this. So I have these peppers because I was going to do another egg. I know, Akata, me and my egg. Another breakfast recipe, like with the stuffed peppers. I did a really nice one. I had the poblano pepper, which is the long, pointy one, kind of like this shape. And I cut it in half, if you guys remember, and I put the egg, the turkey sausage, some cheese, and maybe some veggies, and put it in the air fryer, and it cooked in like a little egg boat. It was scrumptious. So I know her salad has green peppers. I'm sure you can use any peppers. So I'm going to use the red one, unless anybody has a preference. My mom taught me that your plate should be colorful. So I'm going to go with red. And these TikTok recipes, they don't really give you portions or quantities, so you just kind of eyeball it. So let me wash this and we'll get this cut up. Okay, so getting another cutting board for our veggies. Even though that turkey sausage was cooked, you want to make sure you don't have any cross-contamination. So when you're cooking, especially if you're handling anything raw, you want to wash your hands and change your cutting surface when you go to like fresh produce. All right, let me check on this sausage. All right, that didn't take long at all. I don't know if you all can see. I'm just going to turn them over. This was the side that Ah. I'm going to pick it off, rinse it off, and put it back in this skillet. I'm just turning them over, really, like you would cook kind of any, already cured meat. You just want to get that nice brown, or at least I do. And honestly, I could turn these down. I'm putting this back in here. I cleaned my counters. So anyway, you guys can see. Bell pepper and cucumbers. Thank you, Refuse to Lose. Okay, so you can see what we have here. All right, I'll turn it down because that didn't take long at all. So I'm going to start with the bell pepper. Got my knife here, just sharpening it. So she had green bell peppers. I'm going to use red. There's so many different ways and hacks to cut bell pepper, but I'm going to show you the way that I do it. I'm going to start by taking the top hat off. Y'all know I'm silly. All right, so then inside you have the stem and all the seeds. I just reach in there and pull it out over the trash. And then you have just a little bit more in there, and I just rinse it under water. All right, I am going to use my chopper today since we're making a chopped salad. If you have really good knife skills, you can do this all by hand. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to cut it using the bottom as a guide this way and this way, kind of like a plus sign. So cut it in half. Nice earrings. And then cut those pieces in half. So a tool that I use in the kitchen, you guys have seen me use this. This is a Pampered Chef chopper. You literally will put your food into this little tray, set the blade over top, and then when you press, you can see it kind of chops the food for you. It's a nice little gadget. Kids can use it with supervision. It just chops really quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bell pepper. So the more you press it, the more of a fine chop you'll get. So we'll put that in the bowl. I have 4 sections. This is good for your firmer vegetables, peppers, onion, especially for onion where you don't want to, like cry your eyes out. What else? I'm going to do my tomato by hand because I don't want it to turn into like a puree. All right. So let me just get a spatula and get this out. So this is what we have so far. She had green bell peppers. You see I have red. So I'm just scraping it out of my little chopper. I'm going to use this for as many vegetables as I can. Again, she didn't really give us portions, but I'm eyeballing it. If I don't eat all of it, chopped salad will actually keep pretty well, in my opinion, because this isn't like, iceberg lettuce or anything that will wilt. It's pretty solid. Okay, and so Refuse to Lose says next was cucumbers. Unfortunately for me, my test results showed that I am sensitive to cucumbers. So I can't have cucumbers or pickles right now. I know, I love them. So, oh man, I probably should have done another color because I have no green pepper and no cucumber, which is green. So I'm going to have like a red chopped salad. So I have half a tomato. This is left from, what did we make yesterday? We made something with tomato. I can't remember. But since it's cut in half, it's already washed. I'm just going to take the little stem out. So note to self, if I had been thinking, I probably would have used, the orange or maybe even the yellow pepper. It might not be too late. You guys let me know. Should I do the yellow one and then just save this for like a stir fry? It's up to you. Yellow peppers or keep the red peppers. While you guys are deciding, I'm going to cut and dice the tomato with a knife by hand, just so I make sure I get clean pieces. And really, there's lots of different techniques. You just want to cut it into small enough pieces that you can put on a fork and put in your mouth without having to like chew like that, because that's not what we want. So I just cut down slices down the side, and then I'm going to turn it and go down again. If you saw the video where we were cooking with Nana, my mom, I'm so grateful. She taught me how to cook, but this is where I started, just prepping vegetables in the kitchen with her. All right. So, bloopers, I know, right, Peggy? All right, so this is what we have for tomato. So you can see we have our nice little pieces of tomato here. I don't see anything, so keep the red, or I see yes, keep the red, or change my pepper color. Her salad was very green, mine is gonna be very red. Are we okay with that? You like the colors? Yeah. I don't know. The sweet peppers, do the red, orange, and yellow taste any different to you all? I don't know. All right, red. Okay, good. Thank you. So we're going in with the tomato. Thank you. All right, if anybody wants to play the video and let me know what's next after her peppers and cucumber, and I'll show you guys what we have and I'll go check. So this is what we have so far: red pepper and tomato. Just fresh into the pot. Let me check my turkey. Okay, perfect. And yes, I'm greedy, and yes, I'm going to have one. So we've got our turkey sausage browned on both sides. I just did this because I eat more protein. Ooh. Mmm. So that'll be my side dish. Yellow tastes different. Okay. Well, if this is good, I'll make it with the yellow. All right. So let's see what she has on here next, unless someone can tell me. Seed, I season with garlic powder, bell pepper, cucumber. I do add egg, and I also add sunflower seed. I season with. Okay, hold on, lady. Egg and sunflower seeds. All right. So, I'll get a little mat. So I do have one boiled egg. I'm making the recipe per her instructions. I saw she put one egg in there. So this is why I made the turkey sausage. I'm going to do it with just one egg. Thank you. Garlic powder and pepper is next. But when I make this the way I want to, I would at least double the eggs. So protein, keeps you fuller longer. This is her snatched waist salad, and she looks great. Her waist looks snatched. Y'all know that's not me. That's my problem area. But we're going to cut this egg. I'm trying to see if I want to use a different. I know some people just do everything on one surface area, but I'm kind of like, I'd rather do more dishes and just kind of have everything, separate. All right. So for the egg, you know what? I could put the egg in the chopper, but it might that yolk may kind of crumble. So yeah, I'll just cut it. Same thing. If all else fails, and this one was a little bit soft boiled, I like them like that. Silly. So if you don't know how to chop, that's fine. Cut in half and then cut in half again. And just keep cutting in half until you have small pieces. That's literally what I do. I'll break it apart by hand. How do you guys like your eggs? Soft boiled, hard boiled, runny? Everybody has an egg preference. All right. So you see what I did with the egg? I just kind of chopped it up. And we got our bowl with our peppers and tomatoes. And these mats are great because you can bend them and literally just put it inside the bowl. All right. So we have our red pepper, our tomato, and our egg. Thank you, dear. All right, refuse to lose. I love it. You're my virtual sous chef. Now, she said garlic powder and pepper. I don't know if I have garlic powder. I found garlic salt, which I can use sparingly. I don't have to watch my salt. I do have to watch my sugar. I'm just going to check the pantry, see if I have garlic powder. If not, I do have garlic salt. Dun, 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 dun. Good thing I looked. I try to stay on top of my ingredients, meaning when I use the last of something, I use my... I see something in the bag that I did not order. Y'all, we'll talk about that. But I try to use my delivery services, Walmart, Instacart, Shipt, whatever, to stay on top of my ingredients. So when I use the last of something, I buy extra. It's just a very strong garlic smell, and keep it in the pantry. All right. So again, TikTok recipe, no instructions. So we're just gonna season to taste. So with seasoning, you can do a little or a lot. What I look for is coverage. So if I had like a pan of chicken, my seasoning approach up high so that you get good distribution. I have it on whatever. Because when you season too low to the food, like a big clump comes out. So that's why you want to season high, whether it's with your hands or with the container. And I just look to make sure that every piece has got some on it. Okay. And so that's kind of my approach. And then you can add more if needed after you taste it. But I go one pass across. And if you've made it before, you can go another pass over. She didn't have measurements. She said black pepper. Perfect. So I've got my freshly cracked pepper. So we're just going to go in. Again, no amount. I guess a little if you like a little and a lot if you like a lot. So we've got our black pepper. We've got our garlic powder. All right, let's see. What else is next? We got the egg. I found the pause button, y'all. I'm old. I am on TikTok. Maggie, the substitute teacher. So if you're also on TikTok, is it follow or subscribe? I don't know. But I can go live on TikTok once I have 1,000 followers. I have 40. So we'll get there one thing at a time, baby steps. All right, let me go back a little bit.
Also add sunflower seed. I season with garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, mix it up.
Okay, so she said sunflower seeds. I can't have sunflower seeds, but I can have sesame seeds. Perfect. Thank you, Refuse to Lose. So again, that garlic powder. No measurements. So I'm just going to use the same approach. I guess if you like seeds. And sunflower seeds for her, those nut seeds are probably a good extra source of protein. So I just put them on there, kind of a little bit. If you like more, or if you're doing, what was I going to say? I can't remember. I did have some sesame dressing. But yeah, nuts are a great source of protein. They are also good fat, but I can't have them right now, so I'm substituting sesame. All right, let's go back.
I season with garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, mix it all together, and I do add
paprika. Jeez. Okay. So I do have paprika. When I use paprika in cooking, I don't really taste a lot. It's supposed to add a little bit of smokiness, but again, another thing that's red. So we're gonna go in with the paprika. So this is what we have so far. All right. Looking yummy? I'm glad you guys think so.
Mix it all together, and I do add these pepperoncini peppers. I'm not not sure if that's how you say it, but yeah. Um,
You know, I think her voiceover is not in sync with the picture, so that's why I'm getting confused, but we're fine. So she called them pepperoncini peppers. When I looked at the video, it looked like these kind of peppers. I don't know if anybody knows the difference. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so I'm going to use banana peppers. So we do have some green. I love banana peppers. I love them in a sandwich. Let me see, make sure Instagram is okay. I love them in a salad. Okay, perfect. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. So I'm just going to get a fork and scoop some out. I don't know if she cut them. I'll cut them because they may be a little bit big for bite size. All right, let's clean up. So I'm getting my tomato cutting board since that had veggies on it. And I see an orange thing in here. Y'all, I don't know what this is. So we're going to go for both of them. So we've got our banana peppers. Okay, here we are. I do like banana peppers. I know, what did you miss? We'll start from the beginning. I'm just gonna get in there and get, the ones that have different colors. I don't know if they're all the same. This is a good substitute for me for pickles because since I'm sensitive to cucumber, I can't have cucumbers and I can't have pickles right now. And, for anybody new here, this is year 3 on my journey, and I've been tested every year because what I found out, pepperoncini peppers are banana peppers. Fantastic. What I found out is that it's not the stuff that you eat from time to time. It's what you eat all of the time. So when I first got tested, I had a laundry list of stuff that I was sensitive to: chicken, dairy, citrus, gluten, coffee, all this stuff. And I was like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? That's where the substitutions came in. So I started drinking tea instead of coffee and almond milk instead of cow's milk. And so the next year when my weight kind of stalled, I got tested again. And funnily enough, a lot of those things, about half of them fell off the list. So I was able to incorporate them back in. But the things that have stayed consistent have been like gluten and dairy for me. All right, so we have our banana peppers here. I'm going to use the chopper. So I'm going to put them in this little tray. And I'm going to put the blade over top. And I'm just going to, whack them a few times so that we get nice bite-sized pieces. Whenever you're cooking, anything that's bigger like than a mouthful, try and get it like fork size. All right, so it doesn't take long at all. So we have our banana peppers. So we're going to toss that in there. Get my... It's very like, if you like Italian flavors, like very oil and vinegary, it's working out to be like that kind of experience. So it's just clearing my sinuses. All right, but that's okay. That's why I made the turkey sausage. All right, she's almost done.
I season with garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, mix it all together, and I do add these pepperoncini peppers. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but yeah. And this oil and vinegar from Kroger. Snatch your way. I think I'll call
Okay. Then she said, oil and vinegar from Kroger. I don't really eat regular salad dressing, but I had this in the fridge. One of my old Airbnb guests left it. I would use my Walden's Farms, calorie-free, sugar-free. They make an excellent balsamic vinaigrette. I also had this in the fridge. It's a sesame dressing. I don't know if you guys have a preference. Should I use the Italian that she said oil and vinegar, or should I use the sesame since she has sesame seeds in her salad? So I'm going to clean up because that's going to be the last step. Toss it and taste it. And you guys let me know if you have a preference. As clean as we go. Sesame dressing or oil and vinegar? Hey Jill, come on in. You're never late. You're never late. Y'all see why I made that sausage? I guess, I'd lose 20 pounds too if all I ate was vegetables, you know. So good for her. Either is very good. All right, you guys, we're going to go with the Italian because in her video, she said she used oil and vinegar. So I'm going to go light with the dressing. Just shake it up. And then squeeze a little bit. Okay. So now my salad is looking very red because she used green peppers. I used red. She used cucumber. I used tomato because I'm sensitive to cucumber. We've got banana peppers, egg, paprika, black pepper, oil and vinegar or Italian dressing, and I use sesame seeds. So let's stir it up. All right, we're going to stir it up, and I'm going to plate it. I'm going to taste a little bit, and then I'm going to plate it with my peppers on the stove, sausage on the stove. All right. So this is what we got. Mmm, yummy. I didn't think I would like it. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Maggie may get a snatched waist after all. All right. All right, let's plate. Then we're going to talk about beverages and condiments. I know, right, y'all? When I saw that video, and again, if y'all want me to make anything and give you my feedback with my substitutions, happy to do that. All right. So, again, for presentation, I like to look forward to my food. I like to make food. Y'all are laughing at me. I like to make food that I want to eat. That's been the key to my success. Because, any of us who have struggled with weight, when you feel like you're being deprived or you have to eat something that you don't want to, all you can think about is when you can go back to the other stuff. All right. So I like to have little plates that are just for me, just for me. Okay, focus, Maggie. So we're going to put this salad in the middle. I'm just going to scoop it out. Again, if I were to make this, I would use green peppers just for the color variation. Y'all keep laughing at me. We're going to go in the middle, and I would double up the egg because I would have more protein, but not bad. We're going for height, so you can see we've got our salad. Oh, Jill, don't worry about it, please. You are perfectly fine, but thank you, sweetie. And again, because I'm greedy, this is not part of the snatched waste, but I made some turkey sausages that I'm going to put around my salad. Thank you all again for helping me get 500 subscribers on YouTube. I now have a community tab, and so anytime I cook for you, the finished product is going up on our community tab so you guys can see it. All right. I'm just placing these around my mountain of salad just for presentation purposes. So we've got our hot turkey sausage. I'm almost running out of space. And then we'll talk beverages, and then we'll do our grocery delivery review because there's stuff in there I already see that I did not order. Almost done. All right, well, refuse to lose. If you want to shout out your channel, I will put it up there. We have a community here. Happy to support. If you want to write in the chat what your channel is about so people know, I am happy to pay it forward. All right, clean it up, and I'm going to show you guys what we got. All right. wash my hands again. All right, you guys. Be clean so that it looks good for our photo. And y'all are here for the... So, hey, veggie. Ooh, veggie, we got something for you. So this is the snatched waist salad. I used red pepper. She used green bell pepper. So it would look a lot better if I had the green bell pepper, but I didn't have that. Tomato, boiled egg, akata, sesame seeds instead of sunflower seeds, oil and vinegar, pepper, and paprika. So let me take a picture and then I'm going to dig in for you. So again, the TikTok recipe that was sent to me, she said she ate this and lost 20 pounds, but she says she ate this every day. I know I can't do that. I like variation. Wonderful. Refuse to Lose is talking to the young people. All right, you guys, I'm just taking some pictures here. So you'll find these on our community tab. All right, I'm glad I made that turkey sausage. All right, so again, snatched waist salad. Okay, let's get a fork and taste. So when I looked at the ingredients and I saw we had peppers and oil and vinegar, I was thinking very Italian flavor, so that's why I added the turkey sausage, which I'm gonna start with. All right, getting excited. Let's pair them together. Definitely would add more egg. The peppers and tomato are very good. The balance, the creaminess of the egg balances well. I just want more of it. Mmm. Mmm. Y'all, this is really good. I'm gonna have to tag her and tell her that I made this. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah. I do like it. I'm glad I made the sausage because um the savoriness. Okay, now I'm just greedy. Hold on. One more bite. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's not elegant at all. Okay. But it's very tasty. Putting my turkey sausage away. I always use Ziploc bags. I don't like stuff leaking around. Put this in the fridge, clean our workstation, and then we're gonna go through groceries, but I am gonna make a beverage. Y'all, that's actually really good. I don't know how, but it's really good. And I'm glad we went with this one instead of this one. All right. I remember in the old days when I used to eat a salad full of like cheese and croutons. Veggie has their plate ready. Y'all would really like that. So I did put the link, just cleaning up. I did put the link to her TikTok salad in the description wherever you're watching this, so you'll be able to find it. Also, if anybody wants to do a cook along with me, the cook along, yeah, I know, right? The cook along is where if you want to come on the camera with me, we'll make the same dish. You can make the full flavor. I'll make the substitute version, and we'll cook side by side. So if you guys want to try that, I'm here. All right, almost done. Put my sharpeners away and my pepper. Clean as you go. We like a clean home and a clean kitchen. So I have my peppers. Maybe tomorrow I'll do my stuffed pepper, y'all. It was really good. Okay. So I have some lemon juice left over. Ah, Jill, you're so cute. Nana is fine. I need to check on her. Y'all, mom is retired and just at home with her blanket. But I will check on her and let you know, let her know that you guys asked. Because when Nana comes back, she asked for a steak. So I'll be making my mom a seared ribeye because she says she can't find one that's tender enough for her. So when Nana comes, we'll do a seared ribeye, some grilled asparagus, and she wants a baked potato. So that'll be fun. Oh, ribeye is, yeah, that steak, it's just, it's so yummy. All right, beverages. I am going to make, hold on. All right. I'm gonna make some tea. I just found this and I'm gonna show it to you guys. So you know I'm always in the Keurig. You can use the Keurig for your hot and cold beverages. Those of y'all who know, don't come at me about this, but Lipton also makes unsweet. They make a sweet tea and they make an unsweet tea. I used to buy the sweet tea. So basically there's already sugar in the pod. But you know, me and my avoiding sugar, I switched to the unsweet version, and then I'm going to sweeten it myself with my 0 calorie. And I think I'll do a vanilla lemon tea. I have some lemon juice left over. What did we squeeze earlier? What did I make? Oh my gosh, have I forgotten already? What did I squeeze a lemon for? Oh, the salmon bagel. I have some fresh lemon juice. So I was like, you know what can I use lemon juice in? So I'm gonna make some tea. So basically you put this in the Keurig and you brew it hot and then you pour it over ice. Oh. Now I got that in my head. Where are you? Oh. I don't know what I did with it, but that's okay. I got multiples of these. I was just looking to see. I know I have one open, but as soon as we're done, it'll pop up. Yes, I will tell Nana hello for you. Absolutely. Hey, Peggy. Okay, so while we're brewing our tea over there, just gonna make my version over here. Starting with an empty glass, you guys already know my test results showed that I was more acidic. I need to drink more alkaline water. You can buy your own or you can make your own. So these drops come from Amazon. You see me put them in any beverage, turns regular water into alkaline water. That's all I do. So a little goes a long way. Now I'm going to get some ice from the fridge. And a straw. I know. All right, so I have my ice and I have my oh, Veggie says we should interview Nana. Yes, absolutely. Do you want her here in person or do we want to risk trying to get Nana side by side on the screen with me? All right, so we have our alkaline drops and we have ice. And then I have my leftover fresh squeezed lemon juice. Anybody who was on for the salmon bagel, or you can go back and watch that. So I'm just putting some fresh squeezed lemon juice in there. completely optional. Just be an extra. My mom, both of my parents are retired teachers, so Nana would love to give you her tips. So yes, we'll definitely do that. I am tech support. You know, a lot of our parents who had to move to virtual visits with their doctor and whatnot, they would bring their computer here and I would help them get set up so that they, you know, didn't miss any appointments. It's fine. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. So we have our lemon juice, alkaline drops, ice, and then I'm going to look for that sweetener one more time. I just hate to have multiples open, but if I need to, I will. Totally forgot. We finished it this morning, you guys. Okay. So I am going to be opening up a new one. So skinny syrups, you guys know that I get all of my beverages unsweet. This is 0 sugar, 0 calorie. They have flavor bursts. This small one is a great size for your purse, for your car. I keep them everywhere. Let me see if I can figure out where to open it. Okay. So you can save a lot of calories and sugar. You know, you guys are always going to hear me talking about beverages and condiments. If you're not ready to give up your foods, that's fine. Eat what makes you happy. You guys know that I had, you know, a lot of health problems because the weight that I was carrying around as we age starts to turn to health problems. And so all of that has normalized now. Blood pressure, cholesterol, pre-diabetic, all that's gone away with no medication. So that's the reason why I do what I do. Okay, so took the wrapper off. We're gonna pop the top, and then I like sweet, so I do a generous squirt. It's very concentrated, but you just do it to taste. Now we have our hot, unsweet tea that I just brewed. This could be any tea that you like. You don't have to buy that brand. Just make any tea, pour it over ice. I'm gonna do it carefully over the sink. All right. So now we have our iced tea with lemon and vanilla. I could charge for that, right? Like $5. Yes, me and my plastic straws. I'm sustainable. Don't come at me about these straws. I recycle. All right. So I'm going to get my straw and just stir a little bit. If you drink from the bottom, it's still warm. But that's how you make a proper iced tea. You brew it hot and then you pour over ice. Stirred it a little bit too hard. All right, so let's taste vanilla lemon iced tea. Ooh, it's good. I just made that up, y'all. Try it. This is my dinner. Soft boiled eggs, real like soft boiled eggs. Yes, exactly. Which is what I had in here. Y'all, I'm gonna have another bite. But isn't this good? So 0 calorie, unsweet sweet tea, and my snatched waist salad with some turkey sausage. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, that is really good. All right, so let's go through our grocery delivery. I know, right? All right, so I always do my unboxing with you guys. Refuse to lose. Let me know what is wow. Is that the beverage or is that the salad? But it's all good, you guys. Save money. Make your own fancy beverages. All these different flavored syrups. You can get the full sugar version or you can get the 0 sugar version. To me, it tastes the same. Now, my palate has completely changed, but it can be done. The drink, exactly. Lemon, vanilla, iced tea. Try it. Brew any hot black tea that you want. Brew it hot. Pour over ice. And then add some fruit and some other stuff to it. All right. I did 2 deliveries today. You guys have heard me talk about these delivery services. Today I used Instacart, but I have Amazon Prime, Instacart, Shipped, Walmart Plus. All of them are about $100 a year for unlimited deliveries. Some of you like to go into the stores. I do not. Um, for me, seriously though, I would always fall to the end caps and the displays and impulse shopping, and you need two things, and then you come out with all this crap that you don't need. Excuse my language. So for me, it's well worth, if you think about $100 a year, what is that, about $2 a week? So if it helps me keep the ingredients in my home that I should be eating, it's a lifesaver. Rhea, who's actually on here, told me something I never forgot, and I'll share with you guys since she's in here. Rhea and I used to work together, and she's a health and wellness expert amongst a lot of things. Rhea, if you want to put your website or your channel in here, I'll post it up. But I've tried a lot of different things. I found what finally works for me. But someone had asked me earlier, how do you handle cravings? And I have two answers for that. One is I try to find a substitute. So if I want something sweet, you guys know that I've shown you the different chocolates and yes, the stevia chocolates or whatever. So I try to find a substitute that gives me that feeling or that taste, but is still on my plan. Or, excuse me, I will just have it, a small portion. And this is where Rhea comes in. So I remember Rhea told me years ago, when she wants ice cream, she will go to the ice cream shop, order her ice cream, eat it there, and then come home. As opposed to what I used to do, shopping on an empty stomach, see the pint of ice cream, buy it, or the half gallon, eat a little bit of it, put it back, going back for more, going back for more, going back for more. So again, if you want something, maybe you should have it, as long as you can control what's around you all the time. And I've shared with you guys, I have all the kids' snacks in the pantry, the chips and everything.
Unknown caller.
I have turned off my ringer. I don't know what keeps happening. But anyway, that's a tip. So today, Sprouts is a farmer's market in my area. I have another recipe I want to try, but because I can't have dairy, you guys know that I've moved to plant-based products instead of half and half or whatever. This is the heavy whipping cream. I still haven't done it yet, but y'all know me and my go-go gadgets. I bought one of these cream whippers. You're supposed to be able to put the cream in here and then put it all together and make your own whipped cream. I may or may not get around to it, but this is what I ordered. So just in case, sometimes you guys see stuff for the first time, a lot of this stuff is available, but some of these products, they don't advertise as much. So if I can give you some ideas, I will. I bought some fresh dill. I don't know why. Doesn't it look like a pine tree? I may do that smoked salmon again, and the recipe called for fresh dill, but I had the one in the spice jar, so I just went ahead and grabbed some. And then my absolute favorite, y'all know me and fruit. I got some fresh blueberries. Anytime I think blueberries, I think about my Maggie cakes. So my snacks are low sugar fruits, apples, oranges, and berries. So that's what I got from Sprouts. Then I have some more bags over here. Some things I can get at some stores, some things I can get at other stores. So this came from Publix? Okay, I don't know. I'm looking for the logo. Maybe it's down there. Y'all, I did not order this, and that's okay. Unfortunately, what kind of cakes do I make? Oh, refuse to lose. Let me know if that's for me or if that's for Jill. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat, you guys. In my class, as your substitute teacher, feel free to multitask. I cook anyway, and I'm just eating the food that I'd be cooking for myself, just sharing it with you all. This is not for me. Unfortunately, the driver mixed my order as long as I got all of my stuff, but someone ordered hoagie rolls and potato rolls. So when that happens, I know some of y'all are like, that's why I have to do it myself. Okay. What kind of cakes do I make? Hold on, let me think about that. I don't know if I have a cake recipe. But what I'll do is I'll go in the app, and they always, like anything else, they'll ask you to rate your order when it's done. And then there's a place in there where if you didn't receive something, you can indicate that, and they'll credit your account. Or if the driver's still close by, they'll, have them go fix it and make it right. Or if you receive something that you didn't order, like y'all know I don't have that bread. I would love to, but I can't have gluten. They'll tell you, okay, thanks for letting us know. Keep it, trash it, donate it, whatever. Oh, pancakes. The Maggie cakes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I have a signature dish, which is a Akata. You're going to love this. My favorite ingredient. It's basically a dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free pancake. So if you go back on my page, you'll see I get inspiration from a lot of things, but I had made breakfast for the boys one night. Pancakes, bacon, scrambled eggs, hash browns, all that stuff. And of course, I can't eat that. And I was like, man, I miss having pancakes. So there was a recipe that I had seen for an egg loaf. And it's basically just eggs and cream cheese that you blend together and bake, and it comes up like a loaf of bread. But because I can't have dairy, I can't have cream cheese, so I substitute goat cheese. And it makes this batter that you pour into the griddle, and it cooks just like a pancake. And I dreamt it up, and I tried it, and it was excellent. And sometimes I top it with blueberries. Sometimes I blend the fruit inside with the goat's butter and the syrup. Oh, it's so good. Let me know if you want me to make that tomorrow morning for breakfast. I'll make it for you. So eggs, gotta keep those. One of my most favorite proteins. I bought this again. I know. But I do drink coffee, and so this is a creamer that I bought, Almond Breeze, almond milk creamer. So I had to move away from the regular like dairy creamers. Now this one does have, not bad. It has 4 grams of sugar. Everything that I eat, my metabolic specialist told me, Belle, you're totally fine. Don't you worry about it. You're never late. Um, I don't count calories. I don't count carbs. I'm not keto. I just kind of work within my list of foods. So if they happen to be low fat and low sugar and low calorie, then I'm eating low fat, low sugar, and low calorie. Everything I have is supposed to be under 6 grams of sugar. And so this has 4. I try and stay as close to 0 grams of sugar as possible. But, sometimes there's a little bit. But compared to like full sugar creamers and milk products, I didn't know this, but dairy has a lot of, sugar in it, even if it's not sweet. So sometimes, one moment, y'all, this is excellent. Iced tea with vanilla syrup, sugar-free vanilla syrup, and fresh lemon juice. On this journey, I found, like I'm always telling you guys, the beverages and the condiments, there's so much extra sugar in stuff that's not even supposed to be sweet, like pasta sauce. So I try to find the 0 sugar substitutes wherever I can. All right, so I got roast beef, sesame. Rhea says sesame. Let me know what that is, Rhea. I don't know if I'm missing something. Is that about the sugar? Okay. And y'all, maybe I'm using some software. Maybe the chat messages come to me delayed after you guys have said them. Okay. Deli meat. So this is roast beef. What was I going to make? Oh, I was thinking about making a chaffle sandwich. I like to keep deli meats on hand. This is a great snack too. You could take it, if you can have pickles, like the long spear pickles, get some deli meat and just wrap it around a pickle. If you can have dairy, add a slice of cheese. You can make your like little Lunchable meals. I changed the way that I snack, so I don't have like chips and popcorn and granola bars anymore. So this is the kind of thing that I would grab and snack on. Also, if you're doing like an omelet or whatever. Unknown caller. Sorry, y'all. If you're doing like an omelet or something, you can, just get your deli meat and cut it into thin strips. I've got a recipe for a mug omelet, like a coffee mug omelet. If you don't have access to a stove, that's a great dorm or hotel recipe. Y'all know me and my veggies, veggie. So green onions, I love onions. You guys, if you saw the recipe that I did for the egg drop soup, I used up all of my green onions. So what I need to do with these, rinse them and wash them, go ahead and chop them up and then put them in my meal prep containers in the fridge. I try to keep a shelf with already cut up. You saw the onions from this morning, mushroom, the shredded cheeses, basically so I can grab and go and assemble quickly. Y'all are gonna laugh. I knew I was gonna do this recipe. And I put a bell pepper, but that's okay. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. It was supposed to be a green snatched way salad. Mine is red because I used red bell pepper. Mmm, mmm. I know, Jill. Exactly. So tomorrow we're gonna do this again, my way. We're gonna double the boiled egg, and we're gonna do this green. I think I have some tomato. Yeah. See what happens? I think of stuff. I put it in my list. That's okay. I know. Y'all, I told you this is not a real cooking show. This is just me in my kitchen sharing with y'all. So tomorrow, I'm doing the exact same thing, y'all. I'm doing that the turkey sausage, and I'm gonna do the salad with the green bell pepper. It'll look very colorful. Even just sitting here talking to you all when I take bites, the way the Italian dressing is kind of making the peppers and the tomato and the banana peppers like all marinate together. It's if you like Italian flavors, excellent. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I know this is gonna look weird, but I bought 3 Manchego cheeses. You see what I do? I bought 3 different brands. So I bought the Publix brand, the store brand from the deli. I bought this one, Queso Manchego. Looks like it's from some Spanish guy. And then Boar's Head. So y'all know Boar's Head. Yeah, and it's expensive. But this is what I do. When I find an ingredient that's approved for me, I get a variety of them. I use all of them. And then when I find one that works, I'll repeat by that. See? No, I'm not Rachel Ray either. But so that Manchego cheese, just so you know, anybody who's new here, my test results reveal that I can't have cow dairy. So I eat goat's cheese, and then Manchego is actually cheese made from sheep's milk. I know it sounds weird, but what did we do the Manchego cheese? Oh, when I made the squash lasagna. So this is my substitute for Parmesan. Y'all can see it's like a wedge. All of them are like a wedge. So it comes from a cheese wheel. So we have the goat's cheese, the spreadable one. That's a cream cheese substitute. You guys have seen me do the, I'll show you. These are brands that I've tried over and over again. So this Chavry, you guys have seen me use it. This one is a soft, spreadable, white, creamy goat's milk cheese. This is a great substitute. I like it plain on crackers or on fruit. Great substitute for cream cheese for me. This one right here, the Leclerc pepper jack cheese, also from Sprouts, or I buy in bulk online. You can see this one is a cheese block. This one is the one that I shred, and it gives me a nice melting cheese. And then this Manchego that I bought, this one is an aged salty cheese. So this is my substitute for Parmesan. So this one you could shave, you know, like with the cheese shaver and get those nice shavings of Parmesan, or I could put it in the little grinder. You know how they do at, I was gonna say Italian oven, Olive Garden. So this is my substitute. All right, so let's see. Yes, Rhea, we eat with our eyes. Absolutely. I'm telling you. Okay, does Manchego have a pungent taste? No, it is different, but it is not as funky. The goat's cheese, especially the ones that are like, Y'all have seen me use these goat cheese logs. These are the ones that I make in my Maggie cakes because I blend them with eggs to make batter. These cheeses, to me, if you're new to goat cheese, I would not start with these because these have the strongest, like, pungent taste. So, exactly. See, I'm so glad that I'm helping you guys. So goat's cheese is kind of like, to me, like, you know how blue cheese has that very strong, like, blue taste? I don't know. Y'all know what I mean. Either you like it or you don't. So this is an acquired taste for me, but even I don't eat this type of goat's cheese plain. It's too strong for me. I like it as an ingredient, but not plain over crackers. This one, the Chavry, this is a very mild, if you can see that little goat up there. Yeah. This one right here, Publix, or you can buy it online in bulk. This one is an excellent, spreadable, very mild goat's cheese, like a Philadelphia cream cheese. Love it. The Manchego cheese, this one is made from sheep's milk. It does not taste funky like the goat's cheese. It is a sharp, salty, dry cheese. So if you like a sharp cheddar or a Parmesan, that's what the Manchego is. Made from sheep's milk, but I can have this. It is harder, y'all, and you can see the prices. I mean, look, it is more expensive. That says $8.59, but I only eat 2 meals a day, and a little goes a long way. But because I was having a lot of joint pain, you know, Rhea probably knows I used to limp around a lot. I had a bad knee injury, just wouldn't heal. I had back pain and knee pain and all this stuff that I thought, oh, I'm just getting older, so I'm just going to keep popping these pain pills. And 2 days into changing my diet from the stuff that was causing me inflammation to the stuff that's approved for me, even though some of it is weird, but I feel amazing and I'm not on any medication. All right, so what does Renee say? So, Renee, you're never late. There's no tardies in Maggie's class. So she said, sorry, I know I'm late to your channel, but I heard you refer to a test you took to check your body is allergic. What's the name of it? All right. So for anybody new here, it's called a food sensitivity test. Paige, you missed it. I'm doing it again tomorrow. Paige is the one who sent me the hot girl summer. I made it. I'm coming back to you, Renee. I made the salad, Paige. I didn't think I would like it. I love it. Now I used red bell pepper, and then in the middle of me cooking, I got a grocery order with a green bell pepper, so I'm going to do it again tomorrow, and I'll tag you if you want. Um, Red bell pepper and tomato. I'm sensitive to cucumber, so I can't have cucumber, so I substituted tomato, and then I just made some turkey sausage on the side. It is excellent. It's very good. All right, so for anybody new here, I had a food sensitivity test. These are my test results. I saw somebody at work that had lost weight, and I wasn't sure, you know, especially at our age. I'm 46. You know, you never really want to ask somebody, like, you never know if something's going on. But she was all dressed up one day, and I was like, today is my day to ask her. So I told her, I said, you look amazing. You know, what did you do to lose the weight? Because, you know, I shared with you guys, you know, I've struggled with weight all of my life, been on all of the diets, Weight Watchers, and Nutrisystem, and all of them. You lose the weight, you gain it back. It was a struggle for me, and I just thought I'm supposed to be a big girl. And so my coworker said I went to get my gut health check. And I was like, I have never heard that before. So she referred me to the metabolic specialist, and I went. And she took one look at me and she said, you're not really that big. Like your frame, you know, like my wrist, my ankles, you know, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see some full length pictures. She was like, you're not really that big. You just have a lot of inflammation. And I had never heard that before because I'm like, okay, another diet, I'll try it. That rhymes. Sorry. And so the food sensitivity test was a cheek swab. I think I have a video of it on my page. If not, I'll make one. So it was like a long, like Q-tip looking thing with a cotton swab on the end. Open your mouth and they go inside on the inside of your cheek, and she's just going around like 5 times. And then she puts it in like a Ziploc bag or some container. And then she took some hair samples, not a lot, just some baby locks from the back. And she mailed it off and she said, I'll call you with your results. So she emailed me and she called me, and I was shocked when I saw the results. It was stuff that I eat all the time: chicken, coffee, citrus, dairy, gluten. I mean, it was like a dozen things. And I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? That's where the substitutions came in. So, long story short, over time, a lot of those things have fallen off of my sensitivities. But really, what I learned is that some things that we eat, your body burns through and you're running like a race car. And some things that you eat, your body just has a hard time breaking it down. So it hangs around. And then you bloat. And then you swell. And then you have joint pain. And just all the stuff that happens, which I thought was just aging. So here's the thing. When she gave me that list, I went cold turkey. Cold turkey. But what I did, I went on, I guess you could call it like an elimination diet, which just meant I eliminated everything that was on my no-no list and started substituting with the things that are approved for me. So I started drinking tea instead of coffee, almond milk instead of cow's milk, rice crackers instead of grain and gluten crackers. That's kind of how I started. And so all of these recipes and different things that I come up with have just been me trying different things I see on the cooking channels or in a magazine. I'm like, oh man, that looks amazing, because I love to cook and I love to eat, but I have to substitute out my ingredients that I can have. So anyway, that is the story. Um, I tell you, I thought I turned everything off. Okay, so I went to a metabolic specialist. I did the test in her office. And so I still see her, because I wanted the full support of the program, because I know I need a community and you all are here to help keep me accountable. Bars. It's worth the investment. Yeah, it is an investment. But I used my HSA. So if you have health benefits and you have a health savings account, I paid for mine using that, so it didn't come out of like my household budget. But there's a couple other options that you can look into. You can ask your doctor for a food sensitivity test or to run a full nutrition panel. It may be covered under your insurance, and you can get a list of foods that you had no idea that you've been eating all this time that are causing you issues. So much stuff. Like sometimes people have eczema. Sometimes people get headaches. Sometimes people have, of course, gas and bloating and all this stuff that you just power through and you don't know it's what you're eating that you're having a reaction to. Oh, Veggie, thank you so much. So you can pay out of pocket or with HSA like I did. Ask your doctor. Maybe you can get it covered under your insurance or at your doctor's office. Lab work. And then I've also seen, I've never used, but I know people who have Everlywell, EVERLYWELL, everlywell.com. They're a mail order service where they can send you the kit. That one is a finger stick. So you prick your finger, do the sample thing, and then you mail it back, and then they send you all of your results. So at least you have the information. And because I had never tried this before, when I got my list, I was like, what? 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 So that's how it started. So all of this that I do is me just kind of, finding ways to want to eat the food that's good for me. All right. Uncle Stu, hey, oh my goodness, so glad you're here. So what other questions did you guys have? We made the snatched waist salad. I'm not going to eat this every day like the young lady did to lose 20 pounds. I'm going low and slow because this is how I eat now for the rest of my life because I just feel so much better without any medication. Again, I was pre-diabetic. I am no longer. I had elevated cholesterol. Now that's normal. I had borderline blood pressure. Now that's leveled out. All of my lab work and everything is better. I'm not going to preach to you, but food really is medicine. Mmm. 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 Okay, Renee, I see you. Mmm. It is exhausting. Yeah. I mean, you guys, I have struggled too. Please believe there is nothing special about what I'm doing. I'm either brave enough or stupid enough to do it in public, so you guys can hold me accountable. Oh, I got this out to show you. So again, I can't have goats. I can't have cow dairy. So another substitute that's worked wonders for me. This is a UK brand. You can get it at Whole Foods. I also order online. This Delamere goat's butter cooks like butter, tastes like butter, melts like butter, but it's made from goat's milk instead of cow's milk. And this does not have that, funky goat's milk taste. And when I make my Maggie pancakes, that's the butter that I use. Just cleaning up. I'm coming right back. Put my groceries away. Brave enough. Oh, thank you. Oh, Renee, thank you. So what should we make for breakfast tomorrow? Oh. All right, let me wash my hands again. So tomorrow night we're going to do this salad again. We're going to do it with the green peppers. So that's happening for sure. So tomorrow morning, should we do the Maggie cakes? We can do them with blueberries. I have the cranberry cinnamon goat cheese. I can do the stuffed bell pepper with egg and turkey sausage and some goat's cheese and get that nice and bubbly. Oh, let's see. I'm so glad you guys like it here. I'm so glad that you're here. Hello, SB Austin. Any other questions? I cook every day, so I come on here every day. I really appreciate everyone's support. Now that I have a community tab on YouTube, all of my pictures of my finished product before I go in will be posted there. Yes, the peppers. Okay, so refuse to lose. You want stuffed peppers for breakfast? Pick a color. So tomorrow morning we're going to make stuffed peppers. What I'm going to do is you're going to cut the top off the pepper, core out the middle. I'm going to crack 2 eggs inside because I kind of double up on the protein. I usually eat 7 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. So that's, more than 2 eggs, but I'll have some cheese in there. Yellow peppers. Okay, you got it, Renee. So we're going to make our breakfast peppers. You could do this with the long peppers, but this will be nice. We'll cut it, scoop it out. I'll crack 2 eggs inside. I use the butterball. Crack some eggs. I have this, the butterball turkey sausage crumbles. So we're going to put that in the pepper. I have my good melting cheese. This is the Leclerc pepper jack. This is the one that I shredded this morning. We're going to put all that in this pepper and then put it in the air fryer. And it's going to cook the egg inside, and the pepper itself will get nice and you know how soft peppers get, and it'll be the. I'm getting excited thinking about it. Ooh, refuse to lose. If you want to do it with me, we can do a cook along. Another thing that I do, if anybody wants to cook with me, we do cook alongs, which just means I will drop the link. And if you want to cook the same thing that I'm doing, I will walk you through the steps. You have 3 options for the cook along. We've done 2 of them already. The first one, we made the crab cakes. Oh my God, so good. The second cook along, we made the squash lasagna. So option number 1, sit back, relax, and let me cook for you. You don't have to lift a finger, just enjoy. And option number 2, you can cook along. We'll hold up our ingredients. Well, that's option 3. Option number 2, you're off camera, but you're following along. And then when you make your finished product, you can post it and tag me, but you don't have to do it in real time because this is a lot. And then option number 3, if you want, I can drop the link and then we can be side by side on the screen and I can do my step and you can do your step and we can hold up our progress and go through it together. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys are talking about your progress. Yeah. So far, over 70 pounds down. I have at least 30 more to go. I did post a before picture in my community tab so you can swipe left and right and see my progress so far. Wow, Renee is ready. What time in the morning? Okay. You know what? For you, does 8:30 Eastern work? Ooh. See, I work from home. I'm looking at my calendar. Or maybe we do it for brunch. What time would you like? I'm looking at my schedule. I know, right? Exactly. Um, I'm just trying to think, what time am I going to be camera ready, right? That is early. Okay, let's do brunch. Maybe we do, gosh, I have meetings. I could do either like 10:30 a.m. or 1 p.m. You pick. Okay, how about 10:30 tomorrow? You got it. That works. So 10:30 Eastern, we're going to do our stuffed breakfast peppers. So I've got a 30-minute break, and you've got all your ingredients. And yeah, we'll get that done. Literally everything is, cut, stuff, broil, and we'll see how they come out. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm just looking at the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. So I'm going to make sure I have everything together. We're going to do our yellow breakfast peppers tomorrow. I cook every day, so I give you guys a post every day. I usually come on live because I eat 2 meals a day, twice. So first meal and second meal. So my verdict on the snatched waste salad that Paige sent me, it's excellent, y'all. I really do like it. So tomorrow, 10:30, we're going to do the breakfast peppers, and then tomorrow evening, like 4-ish, maybe 5-ish, we'll see. We're going to do this again with the green peppers. So I'm going to let you guys, do I work out? Padilla wants to know. I do, but I don't kill myself. Uh, because I work from home, I'm on the computer and I sit down. And so I like to get up every morning. When I get out of bed, I put on workout clothes and I work out on YouTube. 30 minutes of cardio, and I have like the elastic band and some small weights just to make sure that I try to stay as toned as I can. So I do exercise, 5, 6 times a week. Because you want to get, what is it, about 200 minutes per week, something my doctor said. So I like to move, and I just do it at home. But yes, I do work out. I used to do that really intense, like tire flipping and all that. I hurt myself doing that, so I don't do that anymore. But as the weight comes off, the workouts become easier. It's really about, just staying healthy on the inside. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and schedule our breakfast for tomorrow at 10:30. And thank you again. If you're on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. That's where the kids say I'm supposed to be, but I'm just getting started. All right, everyone. So goodbye to Instagram and goodbye to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you all for being here.